And it looks like the animal is about to be unleashed. Batista is ready to get this thing rolling.
Brute strength, inhuman power. Batista has it all in spades. But something that often is overlooked is his in-ring smarts. He's a strategist, and that only makes him more dangerous.
You have a point, Byron. Batista sat under the learning tree of some of this industry's most brilliant minds, and he in turn became a brilliant mind himself.
And then we have one of the most honorable superstars in all of WWE, Rey Mysterio. Now, Rey values his family and respect above all else. When it comes to in-ring competition, he fights fair and counts on his skills to get him the win.
And that's why the world of sports entertainment holds Rey in such high esteem. You can count on him to always stand up for what he thinks is right and to believe in himself, even when the odds are against him.
Big boot. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Seeing some no-nonsense offense from Batista.
Power slam. Batista is out of his cage.
Rey's got to find a way to defend himself.
Punch lands. You look at a superstar the size of Batista with his power and strength advantage, his unbridled intensity. Corey, I've got to know, what is the strategy when you're coming up against the animal?
The smart strategy is to try and exhaust Batista as best you can, Cole, because as much intensity and explosiveness as Batista has, he very rarely has the speed and agility advantage. This is where you can outmatch the big man. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless. Prime example of working smarter, not harder. That's what I say. What a pulverizing move from Batista.
The animal has mastered the ability to render an opponent motionless.
Batista with the Batista bomb!
Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot.
Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest.
Rey just can't stop this attack.
Yeah, Batista with impressive offense.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Turns it around.
Mysterio is going to look to press on the advantage.
Yeah, showing he's got some fight left in him.
Mysterio counters quickly.
Followed in with a clothesline. Watch the athleticism.
Satellite DDT.
Springboard splash. I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
Good defense from him. Big boot. And Batista gets warded off.
Yes, Destroyer connects.
Into the pinfall for the victory.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Taking things to the top rope.
To the sky.
Right on point with the frog splash from Mysterio.
Rey got it. Rey got it.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
The biggest little man gonna have to fight just a little bit more to get the win here.
Oh, spine buster. Could lead to a big-time win.
2. That was one of the toughest matches I've ever seen, and he deserves to celebrate this victory.
Hang on, look out behind you.
This superstar just realizing who's here, and we've got a tense stare down.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
The Animal has arrived.
We can list this man's accolades all day long. WWE Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, a man who has main evented WrestleMania. And now, Batista simply demands that the WWE Universe give him what he...
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. And his opponent from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Animal, Batista!
Who's going to lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight? Plenty of battles waged over the Intercontinental Championship over the years between legends and absolute titans of this business. This match could easily be history in the making.
The champion into the pin.
And there's the kick out. Too soon for a cover.
Oh, he fights Batista back. Big boot.
Start counting, Saxton.
1, 2, 3.
We could be here all day.
Power.
I think you're right. A rotating vertical suplex. Nicely done.
What a barrage of stomps.
Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow. Uh-oh. Dominic was ready for that. Hey, you can't do that.
It goes without saying that there's a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that.
Oh, arm drag.
Oh, there's some gouging going on.
Oh, that's unnecessary. When you're taking on Dirty Dom, you need to try to bait him into making unnecessary mistakes. The best way to do that is by playing to his ego. Mess with Dom. Get under his skin. Even make him go high risk when he doesn't need to.
A savvy strategy, Corey, and one I bet Dom would fall for: hook, line, and sinker.
Drops the knee. And he's coming to, about to stumble his way into danger.
Effective counter. What a shot. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Slam. Way to avoid that.
Batista able to counter.
Bad spot for Dominic. So much damage inflicted.
What a punch. Batista launching a savage attack.
And Dirty Dom's absolutely been baited into making unnecessary mistakes at this point. That's really got to get under his skin.
Belly to belly. And now he gets back into the ring. Oh, God. Batista looking a little less short himself than he usually does. This is certainly not what he wants. I don't think there's any love lost here.
Certainly seems that tensions are rising, Michael.
I have a feeling we're only seeing the beginning, Byron.
The animal just lived up to his moniker. His sustained power is off the chart.
This could be it, Corey. Batista bomb.
The champ might have just sealed things.
Into the pin. 2. Do you guys think that this will finally end this rivalry? This big victory here?
Well, we certainly hope so. These two proud competitors gave it their all, but the loser not too happy.
I don't think this rivalry is anywhere near finished. Here comes the greatest competitor in Mysterio family history.
Are you kidding me, Corey?
How many North American titles has Rey won, Cole?
There's the bell, and we're about to see the animal, Batista, in action.
Batista is one of the most feared superstars, and
We got it covered.
counters! Cover!
He throws his shoulder up before 2.
Yeah, this early, no chance. Oh, brutal forearm.
Uh-oh! Maneuvers out of the way. Oh!
Delivers the cross body.
Hitting the elbow drop. Batista avoids impact.
Punishing power slam.
Stop after stop after stop.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Converts it into a headlock. Batista's intensity really serves him so well. Corey, I imagine that will be the key factor in this match for the animal.
Absolutely, Cole. That intensity will be a major factor in this match. As long as Batista can keep it up and keep pushing the pedal to the metal, he should have this one in the bag.
Just breaking down the opponent.
Quick reflexes from Dominic. Misses the target.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Neckbreaker.
Oh, my goodness.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Power slam.
Spinning side slam. Batista's taking control.
And that's the intensity of the animal on full display. Batista has been unrelenting, and it's paying off in spades.
And Batista gets warded off.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Broadcast live from over 200 different arenas in over 150 cities over the years. It's not truly Monday night until you've tuned into Raw.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Back suplex on the apron.
You are guaranteed to hit a steel beam out on the apron, and they definitely just felt all of it.
And Batista looking like a true huntsman now. We could be moments away from that final kill shot.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Catches the leg. Lately, things have been a tad heated between these competitors.
Yeah, this could develop into a pretty serious rivalry if it keeps escalating.
Maybe they'll squash the beef here and now, and that'll be the end of it.
How did he do that?
It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Corona, ay Dios mío.
Dominic Mysterio has his opponent in place for the 619.
And you can see the excitement building in Dominic's eyes now. Stalking his prey, ready to strike.
From the top rope, misses big time.
Going right after the neck.
Neck breaker.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
Looking to end this once and for all.
What a win for Batista.
Here is your winner, the Animal Batista.
Always an interesting match when a guest referee is involved. The two things to watch out for are, one, the referee being impartial. Two, is the official physically getting involved in the match.
Opinions about conflicts aside, the referee must be qualified and professional. That's what matters.
One step ahead there.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
And planted them with a well-executed DDT.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Wow. Kick to the cranium of their opponent.
That's telling it.
Over the pin early. And he forces a shoulder up after two.
And that was an honest count. No one can argue that.
You can tell the ref has set his feelings aside with a count like that.
Oh, jeez. Nasty nasty kick to the face.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Aggressive shove there.
And we know Dom would love to win this match in decisive fashion. How can he pull that off, Corey?
Personally, Cole, I'd encourage Dom to be even more ruthless than usual. Dom should really lean into his Latino heat side, that cunning, that ability to show his opponent absolutely no mercy. That's how Dom will win this and any match.
He goes for the quick pin attempt.
Why did the ref call for a break there? That was completely unnecessary.
Dominic with the reversal.
Super kick! Batista able to walk it off.
Spinning side slam. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. Raw drop kick.
Up and over, all the way to the floor.
Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
Dirty Dom able to reverse the momentum. Here it comes. Dial it up.
And again, ripping off his old man with a 619.
Dominic showing up the top.
Off the mark.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. The competitive spirit is alive and well in this one.
Yeah, I think these superstars are actually fairly eager to test themselves against one another.
That means they recognize each other as being legitimate threats to their own ambitions.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first.
Oh, he fights Batista back. In control here with a swinging neck. Here's the cover. Is it enough? Oh.
Wait, look at the feet. The feet are on the ropes.
His arm shot off the mat before one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
These two trading one blow after
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Attack to the midsection.
Oh, boy, this... Whoa, referee getting into the action.
Just throwing all the referee responsibilities out the window. The higher-ups can't possibly condone that behavior.
Oh, he had that scouted.
He quickly gets out of dodge.
Batista finds the advantage. Gets to the rope and the ref stops the count. A lot has taken place in this match, but what we really would hate to see is this match hang on the whims of an official who has, quite frankly, not appear to be suited for the job.
And now going after the ref? I gotta say, we all saw this coming. This match hasn't been fair in the least.
Oh, good, because this referee's been awful. I don't think I've ever seen worse officiating in my life.
Yeah, but Cole, you can't just switch out the official in the middle of a matchup.
I wish we could switch Byron out of commentary, but nonetheless, We're going to have a new official here.
Okay, now this will be called right down the middle.
Better late than never. This match was getting ridiculous.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut. Continuous counters. These superstars look...
This could be it, Corey.
With the Batista bomb!
Dominic in crisis mode.
2. And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, the Animal.
The Animal has arrived.
We can list this man's accolades all day long. WWE Champion, a Royal Rumble winner, a man who has main evented WrestleMania. And now Batista simply demands that the WWE Universe give him what he wants.
Introducing the challenger. From Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Shane!
Tonight continues the tradition of the highly coveted Intercontinental Championship.
Its holder is frequently considered by many as the hardest working champion in all of sports entertainment. So much history attached to the Intercontinental Championship. So much weight attached to this match.
Yeah.
We got to cover, guys, for the championship.
The champ kicks out easily.
Solid 1 count, but not there yet.
Narrowly escaping there.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Uh-oh. Counter. Saw it coming.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next strike. All tied up now.
Quick change of position.
Oh, ouch. Early cover for the title. The champ with the cover.
And a quick kick out from Sheamus. He's really trying to rush this match.
Sheamus denies the attack. Working on the leg.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Saw it coming and went for the defensive headbutt. Turns it around.
Stomping. Ouch.
The key for Batista here is to just go wild and unleash his full fury. Withstanding the unchecked ferocity of the animal isn't a task most opponents are up to.
A simple strategy that definitely plays to Batista's strengths inside the ring.
I love the champion's mindset here. Nothing fancy, just trying to deal out as much damage as possible.
Belly to belly. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, it looks like Batista is savoring the hunt of his opponent. Oh, spine buster! Right into the pin.
There's two. Stays in the fight for the title.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Batista with a patented
Batista bomb.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
That's how much winning this title means. To give everything you've got. I don't know how much you can have left after that, but you've got to be impressed.
Not many people escape defeat after Batista gets hold of you and executes that maneuver.
Pin. Title in the balance.
No, stops the count at two.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
And Batista gets warded off.
Superstars countering one move after another. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
Ouch.
That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner.
The champ looking a little worse for wear.
Yeah, Sheamus looking to beat the respect out of him.
Thwarts the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
What a boot. Devastating elbow.
It knew what was coming there.
Big knee. And right between the shoulder blades.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Crushing knee strike. You know that attack had to hurt because Sheamus was the one delivering it.
Looking to cause as much damage as possible.
And he gets set back into the ring. Cover to be crowned champion. Kick out just before two.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
What a shot.
Spear. Incredible. Batista taking care of business and loving every second.
This could be it, Corey.
Hits the bomb.
Will the champ make that pay off?
Two.
Batista shows he is no paper champ.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Animal Batista.
What a win for the champ as he retains the title.
Statement made. He wants everyone to know this is his title.
Tossed back into the ring.